pop-up live stream. I'm giving, and I guess this is like a video diary, giving an account for day one, and how things are going, how it went thus far, how I'm feeling on day one of the March Madness Fibroid Freedom Challenge. Everything's going well. I'm feeling really good. I feel actually super full, believe it or not, in a good way. I've had, what have I had? Well, I have a video coming up. Matter of fact, let me get me a little bit of oil. I'll be right back. I have a video coming up that I will be posting. There. That's much better. I have a video coming up that I'm going to be sharing that's like a behind the scenes inside look at what my day one was like for the challenge. I don't know if I'll be able to post one for every day of the challenge. I'm going to try my best, but as the week progresses, I have some busy days coming up with all of the different hats I wear. So like Wednesdays and Thursdays, I'm teaching at the gym. So the workouts will be a link. I'll be providing a link to workouts that I've already prepared 4 times when I can't do live. Now, tomorrow, I actually am doing another live stream workout for those that are inside the private challenge group. And if you're watching this and you don't know about the challenge, you can go back and watch a couple more videos from the last couple weeks. But if you don't know, we're doing a March Madness Fibroid Freedom Challenge. And it focuses on stacking healthy habits that when you add them all together, they create a lifestyle centered around action steps that support fibroids to shrink and dissolve, and hormones to balance, and fertility to manifest, etc., etc. So that's what the challenge is about. Every day I bring 4 action steps, personalized, centered on natural fibroid elimination. So today was pretty chill. Some of the action steps were we made green juice, which you'll see my green juice in the video that will be premiering after I hop off of the live. It's already uploaded. I just need to set it to premiere. And I'm going to do that tonight. But then we also had to do sunrise yoga. I led a sunrise yoga session early this morning at about 8:45. And obviously for those that couldn't make it, there's a link for you to participate via the replay. If you're trying to win the Fibroid Detox Kit, at the end of the challenge, you need to make sure that you show up and share accountability of you participating in the action steps in order to be considered for the prize, right? Otherwise, if that's not really a big deal and you still want to participate, which I highly recommend because you're still going to get a lot out of this challenge, this experience. You're going to get a lot as far as ingraining these very effective action steps that will help you see results at shrinking fibroids naturally. You'll get an inside look into the type of lifestyle I lead and I led to see results at shrinking fibroids naturally. So that's one of the reasons I came on tonight, to kind of go over how day one is going. I had a really big salad. One of the other assignments was a vegan salad bowl, which I shared what I had and like a suggested little list of ingredients you could use to make your own inside the group. I do have a clip of what I had that's going to be premiering in the day one vlog after this video. So if you're interested, make sure that you come back and watch the premiere. So other than that, I'm really full. I'm really full. I'm feeling wonderful. I feel energized. My juice was actually really more filling. People really that aren't familiar with the juicing lifestyle, I think really underestimate how satisfying and filling it is to make fresh juice with a good mix of fruits and vegetables will fill you up. I'm full from that, and I'm full from my big vegan salad bowl that I made. So I'm great. You know, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Of course, it's just the first day, so I'm going to give you my honest account as I move through the 7-day challenge, right? Let's see. There's two more points that if you're in the private group, I have not gone over, and I just posted a link to this video in the private group because I'm going to go over them here. One of them is because I figure everybody in the group, as well as people that are not in the group, can use this information about how to support natural fibroid elimination, how to address one of the main areas of detox, right? That relates to shrinking fibroids and also relates to why fibroids may grow, right? Where imbalances come from. And that has to do with the subject of chelation. Chelation, right? Chelation, chelation. Now, the first time I heard about chelation, not Galatians, this ain't Bible study, even though Bible study is very useful. Sounds like Galatians, but we're saying chelation. I found out about chelation through Dr. Sebi because learning about all the different people that he helped to reverse sickness and disease, you start learning about how he focused on different bodily systems and functions with methods of attack that has to deal with specific the way the systems work, for lack of a better way of explaining it. So I'd never heard of it until I started researching Dr. Sebi and his methods. And I learned about chelation therapy and that it is a very, it's a very like natural way to address detoxing heavy metals from the body, right? So I would say the easiest way you can do that is through Dr. Sebi's methods, and that was with cilantro, the spice cilantro. Cilantro, I don't know where these people be coming from, for real. It's like, read. If you want to know what the live is about, read, because you're going to get blocked. Unless you're here to shrink fibroids or, you want to learn about natural wellness, get out, because I'm going to put you out. It's that simple. Now, chelation therapy is relevant if you're somebody with uterine fibroids because heavy metals are prevalent in so many aspects of life. And one of the main areas, especially for my ladies who say that they're going to eat fish instead of not having meat, I'm just going to have fish. That's fine, but just because you're not having red meat, pork or chicken does not mean you are completely in the clear when it comes to eating clean and protecting your womb and fertility from toxins. So if we are having fish, that really takes us into the conversation of avoiding heavy metals, because a lot of fish, a lot of sea life in our oceans and streams are contaminated, not only with like heavy metals, but also with things like pharmaceuticals. I'm not a doctor, so I can't answer questions about synthetics. So this is all natural. And I would say that you need to consult with your doctor, but you have doctor on your name. So I would say maybe answer your own question, or I'll just delete you from the comments. So, you have to be looking out for heavy metals from eating fish. Another way that people kind of underestimate or they miss in terms of detoxifying the body with heavy metals in particular, because a lot of people don't even talk about heavy metals when it comes to uterine fibroids, but mercury and fillings in the mouth, metal in the mouth is another way that we are being exposed in the dental work to heavy metals, because that leaches off into the system over time and that can cause tumor growth. So you always want to be using one of my methods, my mottos that I talk about on this channel, and that's always be detoxing. But when you detox, there's multiple ways and approaches that you have to make a comprehensive detox that addresses all of these areas, or as many of them as you possibly can. So if you have not factored in the subject of heavy metals and you are looking to shrink fibroids, you really need to consider cilantro, a very simple, virtually free. How much is cilantro, right? Consider using cilantro because cilantro is a natural form of chelation, right? And we're talking about it today because in the group, we are juicing. And an easy way that you can help the body to more effectively detox heavy metals is by juicing cilantro in with whatever mix of vegetables and fruits that you have. Now, yes, you can also eat the cilantro, right? You can eat the cilantro, but your teeth and the way that we chew is nowhere near as powerful at releasing enough of the juice, enough of the essence of the cilantro herb, than it would be if we juiced it. So you really want to get cilantro into some of your juice recipes because it's a lot more efficient at making sure we are getting enough of the nutrients, the antioxidants, the minerals, and the actual liquid from the cilantro herb if you're looking to activate natural chelation, which I highly recommend because it's literally you're chelating with an herb and you're drinking it and you're helping the body to expel heavy metals. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. If you're in the group, that was one of our bullet points for learning about this as a new lifestyle change to support fibroids to shrink with the rest of your lifestyle changes that make up your Fibroid Freedom Action Plan that you should already have in place, but using chelation, right? Which there are other ways that we can talk about chelation. I have not mentioned any others yet because by far cilantro is probably one of the most efficient ways to activate chelation therapy naturally, right? But you can also eat garlic. It may not be as, like I said, powerful of a chelator as cilantro is, but garlic does have the properties to support that chelation in the body of heavy metals and things like that. So does turmeric and Brazil nuts, believe it or not. Brazil nuts are high in selenium, and the selenium is a easy way to provide chelation from those Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are actually also a very superior nut to consume for overall nutrition to your cells, right? So that's your lesson today. If you're in the group and you're wondering why that word was on our card, or if you're not in the group and you just want some free game and on how to shrink fibroids, look into chelation. Make yourself some green juice and throw a couple of sprigs of cilantro in your blend, do that. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about for anybody who is, I can't answer that question. You need to speak to the Most High on that one, or your therapist, right? Another thing that we want to talk about is journaling, because journaling is very powerful at unlocking negative body memories, trauma, things like that that are stored in the body that we may not be aware of, can be released if we do important types of shadow work, like journaling. And journaling is what is going on in the comments today? I see a question that I'm about to answer. Remove. We're going to get back to journaling in 1 second. Hi. Welcome from Ireland. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make yourself comfy, grab some tea. That's true, Axe. Fibroids can be mistaken for a lot of things, and they're connected to a lot of things. I like that point that you shared. Um, it's really cool that Belfast is in the chat. What's up, Belfast? Welcome. So anyway, journaling is a very easy way to help your body to throw off the non-physical factors that could be feeding fibroids, you know? Some people make it really complicated and they're like suffering from fibroids, but they only focus on the physical things that you could be doing, like herbs, like diet, you know, that type of thing. But there's a very true significance to the non-physical parts of the body, the emotional body. And if there's any trauma or anything present, an easy way to address releasing those things can be journaling, right? Another easy way to unlock trauma and negative body memory, whether you know you have any or not, if there's a sickness present, it's always a good measure to make sure we're doing things to address the physical and non-physical parts of yourself. So dancing is wonderful. That's why exercise is so important, because we're not only detoxing, you know, physical toxins, there's also non-physical toxins that lead to fibroids. I have no clue. I'm here because my mom has a lot of new health issues coming up and we have no clue which way to turn. I see. Yeah. Well, it's really cool that you're even interested in the holistic. I would say definitely look up a holistic doctor in your area and, you know, because everything's connected. So if there's a lot of issues going on with your mom, don't look at them as separate things. Look at her as a whole beautiful pie and address each part of her health situation, knowing that one thing is connected to the other because we have to approach it holistically to bring healing. You know, we don't want to just as an aside, address one aspect of it and only think about the one health issue, but then there's all these other things going on. You want to make sure that you give all of them attention, and it's not as complicated as you may think if this is all new to you, if you are able to approach a holistic plan that involves eating a lot more plants, a lot more fruits and vegetables, because they address a whole myriad of health issues just by eating higher amounts of plant-based meals. So I would start there, and I would definitely consult a natural doctor or somebody in your area. So, but yeah, welcome to the chat. Welcome in. Yeah, so that's what this was about today. I'm doing pretty well. And this stuff that I'm telling you about is from personal experience. I literally had a uterine fibroid fall out years ago after doctors said that surgery was my only option. So if there's one thing that I can tell you about infirmity, about sickness and disease, one of the best things that you can do is to draw closer to nature, inside and out of the body, what you're eating, what you allow in your life, the way you live your life, and even your natural state, being more natural in who you are and comfortable with how you look, right? Being more natural with your appearance is also very supportive of bringing healing about, um, because it's the truth, right? Your truth and living your truth is an easy way to reset things that are out of balance because you are existing in a balanced state, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about today. Tomorrow, if you're in the group, whenever you see this, we will be doing live dance fitness workout at 8:30 in the morning. I'm so excited about that. It's one of my favorite things. And as I mentioned, the dance fitness for me, I know for a fact that any stress, anxiety, negative body memories, things like that, they are just released when I do that type of a workout. It's so efficient at bringing the feel good energy, and that's another thing. Doing things that you love, which is oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brittany. Wow, okay. I hope that you know, you're able to see, she's able to see some reversal from that, you know. I'm glad that, you know, they were able to kind of help you get more clarity on what's going on. And I really, you know, I really hope that that can be turned around. But you know, I'm glad that you're there and helping her, because it's very important that we have loved ones. You know, family's everything to me, so it's like super important to be there for our family members and make sure that they are knowing at least that we're in their corner. Because sometimes that's my cue that my phone's about to go. But sometimes just whoever's dealing with this sickness, someone dealing with sickness and disease, knowing that they have you, knowing that you love them and you're there for them is enough to help them change their situation and turn their situation around, because they have a healthier outlook, you know? It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah. That's what it's about. That's what life is all about. You know, we're here to love and support each other and help each other. So don't ever think it's over. I know that's another thing. It's never over. It's only over until the person dealing with whatever is going on decides it's over. But I've seen people turn around so many things that has been told when they've been told that there was no hope. So I you know, I'll say some prayers for you and your mother, and like I said, it's really inspirational to hear that you're there for her, because I know how I am about my parents. I'm the one that's always, you know, making sure that they're okay and trying to make sure that I'm helping them regardless. So I totally understand where you're coming from, and I know it can be a lot. Um, for real, I really do. Yep, been there. I have aging parents, and I'm always making sure that, you know, whatever needs to get done for them to be okay, that if I have control over it, which I do, that's daughter's duty, exactly. So I try to make sure, you know, I'm there, you know, I could, because if they're not okay, then neither am I. So I know how it is. And it ain't easy, and it's a lot of work, and you still have your own life to live and stuff to do, and your stuff gets put on hold a lot. I mean, I know. Trust me. I already know. My heart's going out to you, though, Brittany. And, you know, like I said, it feels good to hear that you're there for her during this time. So just know that that is more than half the battle right there. So much love to you. Um, so yeah, if any of my ladies that are in the private group are wondering what the next steps are, show up tomorrow for day 2. 8:30 in the morning, we're doing the dance fitness workout. And then I will be posting your action steps for day 2 tonight. Later tonight, before I go to bed, I'll post the action steps so you can see them in advance. But get ready, because we're going into fibroid detox smoothies tomorrow. And I forgot what else. So you'll have to wait and see. And if you would like to be in the group, you have to fill out the form. You can't just come and find the group and request to be in it. I need to know who you are. You have to fill out the form. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's pretty fun. I think it's fun. You know, I get all nerdy on like healing stuff. So, you know, I think it's fun. It's 7 days, and it's fast, it's fun and quick, and it's a good way to learn about healthier habits. Like, who doesn't want to know about healthier habits? So make sure you fill out the form if you're interested. If you filled out the form today, I haven't had a chance to get to your information to give you an invite, but I will be sending those out. But if you're not really going to take action, and you know that you're not going to be posting accountability posts to social media, don't even join the group, because this group is about taking action. It's not for flies on the wall. The form, it's okay. So the group is for women with fibroids. So I don't know if this is something you would really be interested in if you don't have fibroids, but you're welcome to come in. It's in the community tab on this YouTube. You have to go and fill out and answer those questions on the form. I'll be asking you your email, because that's how I send you the invite to the group. And then I'll be asking you your social media, because you're supposed to be posting for accountability each day. accountability video or pictures of you doing the action steps and the challenges each day for accountability. So that's what this is about. But the form is in the community section on this YouTube channel. If you want to join us, you're welcome to fill out that form, and I will send you an invite between tonight and tomorrow morning. But be ready to come, be ready to participate, because I'm actually thinking about the few people. It's a super small group. Some people have not participated, and I'm thinking about removing them because it's not the type of group for people to come in and just sit. It's for people that are going to do the steps. So, that being said, I talked about the journaling, I talked about the collation, and as soon as I hop off of here, I will have the behind the scenes vlog of what my day looked like today, performing some of the steps for day one. So that's what I wanted to say. And Brittany, I really appreciate you joining me and being the most sweet person that has, you know, manners and is actually not trolling in the chat. There's a couple of other people that weren't trolling too. So thank you to Axe as well and everybody else. I lost those names and then I had to delete a bunch of them. But thank you, and I will see you again perhaps tomorrow on the live, maybe not. But definitely again this week I'll be live, and if you want to join us, fill out that form. Okay, you can come join. I will see you on the other side. Peace and love. Mwah. Thanks for the hearts. See you soon.